Okay, I'm gonna do a video because I was too shy to do this in class, but this is my extra credit assignment. Okay, I'm gonna start off by saying I think having Jessica as a teacher was like an experience in itself because she is so nice and passionate and she's just such a nice person. By the way, I'm reading a script, so my eyes are not gonna be on camera, NGL. But I'll be honest, I've only gone to my macro class 4 times this whole quarter, and my micro class is online, and I hate that class so much, bro. So I'm just glad to have a class that I look forward to going to. And I think experience-wise, I think the best times I've had in class have been just discussions. Like, honestly, I'm a very shy person, so talking out loud in class, I be tweaking, because I be talking to people normally. Like, I can be hella outgoing, but when it's time to be on stage, I be tweaking. So, but Jessica just makes it like not very pressure. Like there's no pressure on me to talk. So I find myself talking. Like it's easier to do it. Like I remember one time I compared I said Jesus is low-key Kim Jong-un. That's what I said. And instead of like shutting that down, Jessica added to it and kind of like played off the words I said. And I thought that was super cool of her. And I don't know, I found myself like when I act myself, when I act silly, even in class discussions and stuff, like I can be myself, like, and I can convey like the perspectives I want to convey much easier, and I think that's really cool. And also, I really like discussions because we can see like everyone's ideas, but it's like super respectful. Like we've been talking about like religious texts, etc., and it's just like chill, like on some chill shit, for real. So I really like that, and it never feels too forced or it doesn't become aggressive. So I think that's sick. Okay, text-wise, I'm not gonna lie, nothing was my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, some stuck out, and it doesn't have to be my favorite for me to learn something, and I think that's true. I'm gonna start off with Gilgamesh. Like, pause on this, like pause, but the homoerotic nature of Gilgamesh and Enkidu, that's what stuck out to me. Like, I don't know, that's all I remember. Like, it was really silly, but I also think like the fear of death and other ideas like just about like human existence and stuff was really cool because those are still relevant, like relevant, couldn't pronounce that, to this day. And I think that's super sick. And okay, I'm an atheist, so I don't really believe in this stuff, but I think the religious texts are still important and cool. But Jesus be tripping. He's a little misogynist, and I love women. I love women, so I can't support it. NGO. But I think compassion rings through like most of the religious texts we've read, and I think that's super important. And like the fear of death, like I think that's symbolic of all religion, and I think it's important to have like to comfort people. So I still thought it was really interesting. And my parents are Hindu, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My dad told me to read the Bhagavad Gita like so long ago. Like when I was a kid, like I probably was like in 4th grade. No. I was in 6th grade. And I was like, I'm not gonna read that shit. And I read it. And Dad, I am sorry because it was super interesting. And I'm sorry. That was immature of me. But also that I can't pronounce this word, not gonna lie. Existentialism. Like that book was super cool. I'm really into philosophy, but I don't be reading like that. Not gonna lie, like I don't know, hard for me to stay focused, but I thought it was really interesting. But I'm really glad we ended with like something like Tao Te Ching. Like it was just like, it's like honestly, I think the ideas and like the way, like the approach of life. Bro, I was mid video and then my storage ran out. Crazy. I have 122 gigabytes of storage and it ran out. That's crazy. Anyway, I was gonna say, I think it was very interesting, like the approach to life, but also like I'm glad it was something very chill to end off like this quarter. I think that was very nice. Peer wise, I think talking to people was just really cool. There's a lot of like awesome people in class. I'm gonna shout out Lane, Cheryl, Sunny, Julie, Radine. I missed a few people. I am sorry. But I'm roommates with Lane, so I'm not gonna lie, they have to wake me up every day for class, because I wake up at like 4 p.m. naturally. But I think it's cool, like we'd go to like class. No, we'd go to the coffee house. We'd obviously read, obviously read beforehand, but sometimes, every time, we would read right before class. Not gonna lie, right before class. And that's very memorable for me. And yeah, so that's my whole presentation. Follow my Instagram, by the way. It's at Newstar, KNYU star on Instagram. Peace.